There we go. All right, ladies and gents, I think we're just about ready to get things rolling today. Everything looks good to go, and we are just about ready. So let's begin, shall we? Hey, folks, welcome back to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams. Today we have episode number 179, StreamYard, or whatever. Needless to say, this episode title didn't really make for a decent stream title. I mean, the episode title is Niad. I'm not sure how I was going to be able to spin that one into a stream title, but I tried my best. StreamYard. Yeah, let's just go with that. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. We have ourselves a stream on Wednesday, July 20th. There you go. It's Wednesday today, isn't it? Before we begin today's stream, let's go over our streaming schedule really quick. Let's begin there. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. And in today's stream, I told you guys yesterday that in today's stream, we will be doing another tournament bracket. I have that all lined up, ready to go, so we will get started on that here in a few minutes. But until then, how are you guys doing? How is your Wednesday going? This stream of Niad. That probably would have made for a better title, to be honest. StreamYard. It has a certain charm to it, wouldn't you say? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just a little delirious there. But how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing on this lovely Wednesday afternoon? How are you guys doing? Great. I'm good. Awesome. How are the cats? Cats are both good. My kitties are doing just fine. We got Momo over there on the bed staring at me. So there you go. Momo's here, but she hasn't, she's not very active today like she was yesterday. Hate Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday is kind of a weird day. It's kind of like the middle day, you know? It still feels like the beginning of the week, but then it doesn't feel like it's, you know, anywhere near the end or whatever. It's a weird day. It's kind of just in the middle of the work week for me. Very strange day. I agree. Better than yesterday? Glad to see it. Or glad to hear it, rather. There you go. Prime Empire images? You got it. We could totally do Prime Empire pictures for a little bit. There we go. Had to go outside in 90-degree weather. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of talk about a heat wave in the U.S. over here. I'm not really getting any of that. For me, it's been like 74, 75 all week. So maybe I'm just in part of the world, part of the U.S. where we're not experiencing this heat wave. But apparently a lot of people have a lot of problems with a heat wave. Maybe I'm just in the clear. Or maybe I haven't got it yet. Time will tell. We will see. Fugitive or Gultar? Probably Fugitive, to be honest with you. I mean, Gultar, I find him to be more insufferable than Fugitive. So, I think my top 3 most annoying characters, number 1, gotta go with Dareth. Number 2, probably Gultar. And number 3, maybe we'll put Fugitive there, unless I'm forgetting another annoying character, which could very well be possible. I don't know. It's 112, 104. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people talking about like a heat wave, like a massive heat wave. Yeah, for me it's not too hot outside, so I'm probably gonna head out later, run some errands, do whatever, because I think I still can without dying. So my car doesn't have air conditioning. The air conditioning in my car is broken, so I should probably get that done before I experience the heat wave for myself, because I'm not going out in my super hot car in the super hot weather. No thank you. I have like these little fans that I put in my car. That's what I got for air conditioning. That's the best that I can do, because my air conditioning in my car is broken. Currently in Miami, me and the Frog Brothers aren't faring well in the heat. I got you. Speaking of frogs, yesterday I was coming up on my porch, you know, walking up the stairs to my porch so I can enter my apartment, and there were 2 little baby frogs just sitting on a pipe that's connected to the side of the house. 2 little baby frogs. They were super cute. They were really small, standing right next to each other, and I got some pictures of them. Maybe I'll post them a little later so you guys can see them. But, you know, baby frogs. Frogs like to come up on the porch for some reason. Not sure why. Fugitive versus Kapow. Kapow I don't really find to be that annoying per se, you know. Fugitive definitely is more on the annoying side. Even with Clutch Powers, I don't think he's annoying per se. He's not like an annoying character like Dareth or Gultar, so to speak. But my issue with Clutch Powers is more based within his incompetence. You know, he's not a very smart character. And I think that's by design. He's nothing like the Clutch Powers of old. You know, the Clutch Powers movie that came out in like, what, 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. He's not like that Clutch Powers. You know, he's a different type of Clutch Powers. A more insufferable Clutch Powers, so to speak. Going to Legoland on Saturday or Sunday? Nice. I've never been to Legoland, but it is on my bucket list. Something that I want to do before I eventually do perish. I would love to travel to Legoland. That would be amazing. Your sister and your mom got COVID? I'm sorry to hear about that. Hopefully they're okay. Hope they get better soon. Yeah, that's not fun. My family had COVID a while back as well. Luckily, I didn't get it. I live like 2 hours away from my family, so I was able to stay clear. But yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Does not sound fun at all. Cole or Lloyd? Gotta go with Cole. Cole's my boy. You guys know that. Lloyd is cool. He used to be my favorite ninja, but nowadays Cole is my favorite. So there you go. Do I have the Legoland Ninjago set? I do not, actually. I do not have that set. Never ended up getting that. I saw it at my local Target a while back. They have like a Legoland X Ninjago set that you can buy. Not sure if it's still available, but I did see it when it was around. I just decided not to buy it. Figured it wasn't really worth the money. So, yeah, no, I don't have that set, but I did see it. I have seen it around. So there you go. Let's see. Just got the Samurai X Mech and the Temple of the Crystal King. Both of them are amazing. Yeah, they both sound amazing. Those are two sets that I will be buying for myself on August 1st when those sets do release in my country. So, yeah, those are cool sets. Hopefully you guys enjoy the crystallized sets while you can. Before the big price hike that Lego's going to be dishing out here. Hopefully they do that after August 1st. I would love to buy sets at the normal price, you know, without having the prices get increased. Because if that happens, I'm probably not going to be buying a lot of sets, to be honest with you. So hopefully August 1st, the normal prices are still there. Isn't the start of Comic-Con tomorrow? Yes, indeed it is. The 21st is when Comic-Con starts. I'm not sure what day the Lego panel is on, though. I think it's on Friday, but I might be mistaken. So, you know. Oh, who's here? We have a kitty here. Oh, hi, Waffle. Hello. My kitty cat Waffle is here. Hello, Waffle. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think Friday is the Lego panel. Could be wrong about that, though. What time is it? Yeah, it's just about time to get started on the bracket. Why don't we go ahead and get started with the tournament bracket today? I think we're about ready to start that off. Usually on Wednesdays we do a bracket, voting on specific stuff about Ninjago, and Waffle's playing with the door for some reason. Oh, she found a toy. All right, there you go. In terms of the bracket for today's stream, you guys, let's see what I have planned for you guys today. So, going over to the bracket, we have ourselves locations. Locations that are either parallel to Ninjago, i.e. a different realm, or locations that are important in Ninjago itself. Figured this could be a fun bracket to do for today. What's the best location across the entire Ninjago mythos, across the entire history of the series being a thing? We have all sorts of stuff here. Running down the list, we have from left down to right down, we got the Cloud Kingdom, the Dark Island, Chima, because that's a realm parallel to Ninjago, the Never Realm, First Realm, Keeper's Island, that is Stick City right there. The Departed Realm, we got Shintaro, Melopia, the Underworld, Jinjago, the Realm of Madness, Ninjago City from the show, the Cursed Realm, and Ninjago City from the movie. So I figured that could be a fun little bracket to do for today, to, you know, vote on these locations or whatever. The first round we have is between, as Waffle knocks something over. What are you doing, Waffle? The first round that we have to vote on is the Cloud Kingdom versus the Dark Island. So let's go ahead and get started with that. That is going to be the first matchup of the tournament today. Yeah, not every single location is here. We only had 16 slots, so I just picked 16 locations. So, you know, we could have done a lot more, but 16 slots in these brackets usually pads out the stream pretty well. So we got the Cloud Kingdom versus the Dark Island. That's going to be the first matchup, right?
Father would not want you to do this, brother.
Thank you, Jose, for the $1.99 super chat. Let's see what your message said. 16th World Tournament. There we go. We got the 16th tournament there. The 16th tournament using 16 slots. Awesome. Good to hear. Waffle, what are you doing? Waffle still has a toy. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Best location. All right. Thank you, Jose, for the $1.99. I appreciate that. Best location, Cloud Kingdom, Dark Island. All right. Take a vote. What are you guys thinking? Let's see. $70. What set should you buy? For $70, what's a good set? I mean, if the crystallized sets are out in your area, maybe get the Crystal King. I think that's a good set to grab for $70, right? Yeah, let's go with that one. Otherwise, what else is around that's $70? How much is the Legendary Dragon from Core? Maybe grab that one. Either that or the Overlord. Not the Overlord Dragon, the the Crystal King, so to speak. Kind of the Overlord Dragon, but not really. So we got Cloud Kingdom versus Dark Island. Which one do you guys prefer? Obviously, just which one you guys think is best. By best location, that's what I mean. Which one do you think is the best? So, there you go. Yeah, Waffle, what do you got over there? You're like moving your bed around. What is that? Oh, is that a ball? You found a ball, did you? All right, ready? Go get the ball. And she runs to go get the ball. You just kind of throw it and she runs and chases it. So, Shokai or Movie Kai? I gotta go with Shokai. Movie Kai, maybe if he was fleshed out a little bit more, you know, maybe I'd like him a little better. But as it stands, the Ninjago movie characters, unless your name is Lloyd, you don't really have that much development. So, you know, one of the biggest flaws of the Ninjago movie, in my opinion, is not giving the other ninja some attention. Like, what the heck, man? What if Matt Pat did Ninjago theories? That'd be awesome. I definitely want to collab with Matt Pat, except not really, because I've heard he's not a very good person. But that's just, you know, that's just what I've heard through the grapevine. I don't know. Waffle wants to play. Yeah, apparently she does. Last night she was the same way. She's been in a really good mood the past couple of days. Last night she kept on bringing me her toys. She would like bring them into the room and like drop them at my feet. You could play fetch with Waffle, kinda, sorta. Like she'll go get it and bring it back like for a while, and then she'll just kind of stop and get tired of it. So I don't know, like Waffle does play fetch, but it's not, you know, she's not the best at it. She gets bored pretty quick. Why don't we end off the best location poll? Seems like the Dark Island has won. It was pretty close, so, you know, between the Dark Island and the Cloud Kingdom. We're going to go ahead and give the victory to the Dark Island, though. So, going back to our bracket, let's bump up the Dark Island. First winner of the tournament. There you go. First winner in the first match of the tournament. Over here, we got Shintaro versus Melopia. There you go. Randomizer did good with that matchup. Two locations that are kind of, you know, kingdoms, so to speak. Kingdom of Shintaro, Kingdom of Melopia. Let's get that round going here. Let's see. What do we got? Best location. Best location. Let me see. Copy paste. We got Shintaro versus Melopia. All right. What's your favorite kingdom then? Shintaro or Melopia? Do you like the kingdom in the sky or the kingdom under the ocean? I think both are pretty cool. Can't really go wrong with either of these. And plus you got Vanya running Shintaro and Benthamar running Melopia. So it's kind of like, you know, a win-win scenario. Either of these locations would be good enough for me. Yeah, both are cool. I agree. Both are totally fine. Both are totally good. What will I do if I run out of episode names? Probably going to get to Season 15, Episode 12 before LEGO releases Crystallized Part 2. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just cross that bridge when I get to it. Maybe we'll just call them, you know, just stream number whatever, not give them names until we eventually do get more episodes, and then I will probably go back and retroactively change out the episode titles, you know, give them titles associated with the episodes. Maybe that's the plan that we will go to. Maybe that's what we'll do for that one. That's just a plan that I have right now, you know. What do I do after the streams? Like, what do I do in real life after I get done wrapping up stream? After I get done with stream, it's usually around 8 p.m. for me, so that's prime time to go grocery shopping if I need it, or, you know, just work on videos. I'm kind of a night owl. Why don't we go ahead and end off that poll? seems like Shintaro has won. Honestly, Melopia's kind of cool. Maybe I would have voted for Melopia, but I do like Vanya more than Benthamar. I think Vanya's the better character. Nothing against Benthamar. Benthamar is an awesome character, but I kind of prefer Vanya. But in terms of the bracket, you guys have voted and Shintaro has won. So we're going to bump up Shintaro into the top 8. Over here, we got Chima versus the Never Realm. Chima being a realm associated with Ninjago, and the Never Realm, you know, same deal. One of the parallel realms to Ninjago. So let's vote. Chima versus the Never Realm. What's the best location? Believe it or not, Chima is definitely a location associated with Ninjago. Lloyd has been there. If you guys remember from Possession. Chima versus Never Realm. How do you spell Never Realm? Is there a dash in the middle? Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Chima versus Never Realm. Who's more playful, Waffle or Momo? They both are. Sometimes they're both in, you know, good moods and they can play with each other. They kind of just bat like a ball back and forth, you know, do that type of thing. Right now, Waffle's definitely more playful than Momo. Momo's just kind of chilling on the bed. Waffle's like in full-on play mode right now. Sometimes it's the opposite, but sometimes, you know, sometimes they play together. They're not the best of friends, but you know, they try their best. They're getting there. But no, they're both pretty playful. I'd say more often than not, Momo's the more playful one, though. What will happen in Stream 200? The plan for Stream 200 right now is we are going to be hosting a Ninjago movie watch party. Maybe we could watch the Ninjago movie together over on Discord. I'll still be streaming, obviously, but I'm going to be providing commentary for the movie. The goal is to have you guys watch the movie as well over on Discord. And I'll also be doing a face cam for the 200th stream. So that's the idea right now. Rough outline for the 200th stream. I will reveal more information as we get closer to that number. But as of right now, that is the pretty rough idea. That's what we got so far. Seems like the Never Realm is winning, so let's go ahead and end that off. Yeah, I'd vote for the Never Realm over Chima as well. Yeah, Chima, like I said, Chima, when they were first coming out with it, it was kind of hard to care about Chima as a Ninjago fan because they were just talking Chima up as being better than Ninjago. And since Ninjago had just ended way back when, a lot of Ninjago fans were pretty salty over Chima. You know, a lot of us still are to this day. Chima's not all bad, though. I've seen a few episodes. It's all right. Over here, we got the Underworld versus Jinjago. Okay, new matchup here. Underworld versus Jinjago. Gotcha. Obviously, Ninjago still continued after Chima and even lasted longer than Chima. So that's cool. But, yeah, Chima was originally intended to replace Ninjago, and Ninjago fans didn't like that very much. So we got the Underworld versus Jinjago. All right. How do you spell Jinjago? Is it like that? Jinjago? I'm just going to assume it's like that. Sure. Underworld versus Jinjago. May have spelt Jinjago incorrectly. That's just what I think it is off the top of my head. I can't say for sure, but, you know, you combine the words Jin and Ninjago, you get Jinjago. Sure. Why not? What do I think is the strongest move in Ninjago? Like, strongest attack? Strongest move. Let's see. Obviously, Spinjitzu is pretty powerful. Anytime the ninja can use Spinjitzu. Otherwise, maybe the Earth Punch. How about that? The Earth Punch is pretty powerful whenever Cole uses that thing. So sure. Let's go with the Earth Punch. Chima's a furry convention. I mean, you're not wrong. Definitely not wrong. Yeah, in terms of the best location, Underworld versus Jinjago. I kind of like the Underworld. You know, kind of spooky. Very scary with all the skeletons and whatnot. You also got those skeleton spiders roaming around. Those are always fun to see. Let's see. Thoughts on Garmadon issue 3? Yeah, issue 3 of Garmadon finally came out for those of you guys that have not seen that. I did a review for it earlier today. Recorded it last night after the comic was released. Bought it on Amazon, so that's a good place to check out those comics if you guys want to read Garmadon. Would totally recommend. And yeah, my review is up on the channel currently, so feel free to check that out. Overall, I liked it. Garmadon issue 3, pretty good. Still carrying the Garmadon story strong, you know, still doing a great job with his character. I like it. Garmadon has a spin-off and it's pretty cool. So why don't we go ahead and end off the best location poll. Seems like the Underworld has won over Jinjago. So there you go. Underworld beats Jinjago. Going over to the bracket, then let's bump up our lovely friend, the Underworld. Pretty cool realm. Pretty scary, pretty spooky. If you're a fan of horror-themed stuff, yeah, the Underworld is definitely your place to go. Over here, we got the first realm versus the Keeper's Island, the realm of Oni and Dragons, otherwise known as the first realm versus the island of the Keepers. Intriguing. All right, let's get that matchup let's get that matchup rolling here. What in the world does this stream at? That's a good question, and it's a question that I cannot answer because I don't know. So what do we got here? First realm. I'm just gonna say the first realm. You guys know what I'm talking about. First realm versus Keeper's Island. Yes. All right. Best location. First realm versus Keeper's Island. Did I spell island right? Yes. Good. Keeper's Island, as I bump my elbow on my desk. That didn't feel good. You guys know whenever you bump your elbow on something, you hit like that funny bone part of your anatomy. Not great. Not fun. It hurts like a word I can't say on stream because then I'll get demonetized. You guys know how that goes, right? Do I think Ninjago will ever use the anime art style they use for stories again? I hope so. Maybe we'll get some type of flashback sequence during Crystallized. Maybe they could go ahead and use the anime art style for that episode. I think it works to an extent. I think it's totally fine. I know a lot of people don't like the anime art style. I think it's fun whenever they can use it. Some characters look better than others, though. You know, admittedly, some of the ninja look good. Some of them do not. You know, it is what it is. If you pick up what I'm putting down there. But yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the anime art style for various reasons. Seems like the first realm has a lot of votes. I agree. The first realm just has more going on, I feel, than the Keeper's Island. Keeper's Island is pretty cool, though. But the first realm, I don't know, man. First realm, I would agree. But much better than the Keeper's Island. You got dragons in there. You got the weird, creepy Oni land where you just see all those different statues and whatnot. It's a fun time over there in the first realm. So let's go back to our bracket and bump up the first realm. That has won over Keeper's Island. There you go. Good stuff. Over here, what do we got here? The Realm of Madness versus Ninjago City from the show. Okay, Realm of Madness versus show Ninjago City. Sounds good. Let's roll with that for a little bit. Where is my thing? Where's my poll thing? Let's see what we got here. Best location. We got ourselves the Realm of Madness. All right. Realm of Madness versus Ninjago City Show Edition. All right, I'm going to specify that it's from the show because we also have the movie city on the list too. So, take a vote. What's your favorite location of these two? What is the Realm of Madness? The Realm of Madness is the location in Season 1 where Garmadon went to gain his 4 arms. You know, if you guys remember during Season 1, Master Wu traveled to the Realm of Madness, found Garmadon there, and then they fought those weird mud monsters or whatever. That's the Realm of Madness. It's where Garmadon gained his 4 arms, so to speak. Let's see. After episode titles for the streams, use decoded. What do you think? I might be able to use decoded. I don't know, though. I feel like if we started using, like, short episode titles, like episode titles coming from shorts, maybe we'd get the episodes immediately afterwards, and we'd have to go through all the shorts before we could start naming things after Crystallized. I don't know. I feel like we're just going to call them, or we're not going to call them any title at all. We're just going to have them with blank titles until we eventually do get episodes. You love the mud monsters? Not really. They're kind of creepy. I didn't really care for the mud monsters very much. Yeah, we could do based on the core shorts as well. I don't know. I feel like we're just going to call them blank titles. You know, we're not going to call them anything. Maybe after Crystallized ends, maybe we could do shorts and whatnot. Tell you what, that's what we'll do. After Crystallized, we'll probably do shorts and stuff because it might be a while until we eventually get more episodes. So, yeah, let's go with that. Let's do that. In terms of the poll, we're going to go ahead and end that off right there. Ninjago City Show Edition has won over the Realm of Madness. Yep, gotta agree with that there. Ninjago City is probably a better location than the Realm of Madness. Going back to our bracket, I will say, though, the Realm of Madness, pretty underrated realm. I think it's cool. Maybe Garmadon and Wu should have spent more time there. Over here, we got Stick City versus the Departed Realm. There you go. Didn't really see much of the Departed Realm aside from a couple of quick visions, but Styx City, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what Styx City is. So let's go ahead and switch things over here. Get rolling on this part of the bracket. Let's see. Best location. What do we got? We got City of Styx. I'm going to say Styx City. Stick City sounds good to me. Or, what, the Departed Realm? Okay. Departed Realm, where people go after they die. That is what the Departed Realm is, right? Let's see. Stick City or the Departed Realm. Yeah, Styx is also spelt really weird. It's like Stiix or something. I don't know. Stick City. I like the location, you know, being like a harbor town almost, like a town built on the water. I kind of like that about Stick City, especially when the ghosts took over. That made for a really cool location. I like that quite a bit. Let's see. Female friends won't stop talking about how horrible boys are. Getting annoying, especially since I have a lot of male friends. Do I have any idea of what I should do? That's kind of a sticky situation. I'm not sure what the best case scenario would be in that situation. Maybe try to steer the conversation towards something else. Maybe talk about some of the good qualities of male friends, you know? I don't know. I'm not like a huge fan of discrimination based on gender. That goes for like any direction, you know? I'm not a huge fan of discriminating based on gender. Maybe try to steer the conversation in a more positive direction, you know? Talk about some of the positive qualities of male friends, for example. I don't know. I think that's the best case that you could do there. It's probably the best idea. But I can't say for sure. I don't think I've ever been in a situation like that. But to me, that just sounds right. So hopefully that was able to help. Otherwise, sorry, I'm not really able to answer that question in the best way. Not really familiar with that type of situation per se. Which one should I choose to get? Zane's Jet or Cole's Dragon Cruiser? Maybe the Dragon Cruiser, perhaps. I don't know. The Jet is kind of cool too, though. Just kind of depends on what you prefer. Do you prefer like flying vehicles or all-terrain like ATV style vehicles? You also get a Dragon Ninja in each one, right? In the Dragon Jet, what do you get? Dragon Cole. In the Cole's Dragon Cruiser, do you get Kai? So do you prefer Kai or Cole? Maybe you should decide that based on which set you get. You know, which Dragon Ninja do you want most? I don't know. I'm probably going to end up getting both of them on August 1st. In terms of the best location, let's end off the poll. Stick City has obviously won, so there you go. Let's do that. Stick City versus the Departed Realm. Stick City has won. I like Stick City. I'd probably live there. That'd be my place of residence in the Ninjago world. Better than living in Ninjago City, which gets attacked every 6 seconds. Over here, last matchup in the first round, we got the Cursed Realm versus Ninjago City from the show. All right. Or, sorry, not from the show, from the movie. So Ninjago City from the movie versus the Cursed Realm. Let's go with that. Where is my poll? There you go. Let's do that. All right, best location we got here. The Cursed Realm. Is that still a thing anymore? Maybe the Cursed Realm is in the Departed Realm. Who's to say? And then we have Ninjago City from the movie. Movie edition, Ninjago City. All right, let's take a vote. Let's see. Cursed Realm looks like it smells. That is true. Looks like it does kind of have a foul odor to it, not gonna lie. I probably wouldn't want to spend a lot of time in the Cursed Realm. Cursed Realm is epic. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Let's see. What crystallized sets do I plan on getting? Probably all of them on August 1st, except for the Golden Dragon. Probably gonna pass on that one. I just don't think it's worth the price, but that's just my opinion. Maybe if I find it on sale one fateful day, then maybe I'll grab it. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna pass on the Golden Super Duper Ultra Edition Dragon. I'll grab the other ones, though. The other ones are cool. I'll grab the other ones. Ninjago City gets destroyed every day. That's about right. I mean, where would you live in Ninjago? Like, there's not really a good place to live, you know? Every location gets attacked, whether it be Jamanakai Village, Stick City, Ninjago City especially. Chances are your village is going to get invaded by something. So, I don't know, personally. Ninjago just doesn't seem like a good place to live. Why don't you just hop realms, you know? Hop to a more peaceful realm. I mean, why not, right? Sure. Thoughts on the new villain image? Yeah, it looks great. For those of you guys that haven't seen, we have ourselves a new image of the crystallized bad guys. Did a video on that earlier today as well. Feel free to check it out if you haven't seen it just yet. But yeah, I think they all look great, especially the mechanic. He looks pretty snazzy in his new crystallized outfit. I also really like how Mr. F looks all suited up. It's a good image. It would make for a cool wallpaper if you guys are into that type of thing. If you guys are interested in a cool Ninjago wallpaper for your computer or your phone or whatever, yeah, I think that new villain image would suffice. Make for a pretty cool wallpaper. It is 50-50 right now in terms of the poll. Cursed Realm versus Ninjago City from the movie seems pretty split. If you guys haven't voted yet, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we are going to end it off at 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We are going to conclude it, no matter what it is. Can we call you Big T? I don't know. If you guys want to, then sure. I had someone in school that used to call me T-Dog all the time. Not sure how to feel about that. Seems like the Ninjago City from the movie has won. There you go, over the Cursed Realm. All right, so going back to our bracket, let's conclude the first round there, bumping up Ninjago City from the movie. And here we have our top 8. So we got the Dark Island, Shintaro, the Never Realm, the Underworld, the First Realm, Ninjago City Show Edition, Stick City, and Ninjago City Movie Edition. So let's kick off the second round by taking a look at our first match. We got the Dark Island versus the Never Realm. Ooh, I like that matchup. Let's go with that. Dark Island versus Never Realm. All right. Let's go with that. Is New Ninjago on the bracket? Ninjago City we have on there. We don't have like New Ninjago City because to me it's just one and the same thing, you know? Ninjago City became New Ninjago City and then eventually just became Ninjago City again. So it's all kind of the same thing for me. All kind of the same deal. Let's see. We got Dark Island versus the Never Realm. All right. Here we go. Dark Island versus Never Realm. Take a vote. First matchup in the second round. Top 8. Let's do it. Never Realm because it has really good characters. True. You got Akita. You got, what's her name? Sorla? Sorla? Thank you, Isaac Morales, for subscribing. You got her in there. Akita. Akita's brother, whose name I always forget. Is it Kataru? Kataru! Yeah, let's go with that. Sure. Why not? Will I get Kai's crystallized vehicle for $90? I think so. I think I'm going to bite the bullet on that one and grab that set for retail price. For a couple of reasons. It has some good minifigures in it, and the vehicle itself doesn't look all bad. So I'm probably going to be grabbing that set. I'm not super happy with the price of Kai's Golden Dragon Raider or whatever, but it does have some minifigures that I desire, so I need to get that set. So there you go. With the Golden Dragon, I could get away with not getting it because the only minifigure that I'm missing from that set, the only minifigure that's exclusive to that set, is the Oni Lloyd. So, you know, you're only getting it for Skylar. No! Why would you say that? No, I'm not getting that set for Skylar. Totally not. That's not the reason. No. I just think there's some cool stuff in that set that I can't really afford to miss out on. That new Skylar, though, does look pretty cool. Maybe I want that set because it's like a Kai and Skylar set, and I like that team up. I like that ship. There you go. You can buy the sets now. Saw a couple of them last week. In my country, in the U.S., we don't have the sets just yet. They're not available as of right now. I'm sure you could buy them online through some sketchy third-party means, but I would rather wait until August 1st. Because I've got some VIP points saved up at LEGO that I want to spend on those sets. So maybe I'll save a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and end off the poll. Seems like the Never Realm has won. I agree. Never Realm is cool. It has Zane. What does? The Golden Dragon Raider? Does that come with Dragon Zane? There you go. Perfect. Yeah, plus August 1st is just 2 weeks away. I can wait. The rest of the world got them June 1st, and I've waited that long, so I'll be fine waiting like another 10 days? Yeah, I'll be good. I want to spend some VIP points on those sets too. So in terms of the bracket, let's go ahead and continue that. The Never Realm has won over the Dark Island, so we're going to bump that one up to the top 4. There you go. I agree. Never Realm is pretty snazzy looking. Over here, we got Shintaro versus the Underworld. All right. Let's go with that one. Shintaro versus Underworld. Sounds good to me. Buy it early on Amazon. I'm good. I'll wait for LEGO. I'm not like jumping out of my seat to get these sets, you know what I'm saying? My channel doesn't really rely on set reviews per se, so I don't feel the need to grab them like immediately or as quick as possible. I'll be fine waiting. I can wait like the 10 days. I'm okay with that. Shintaro versus Underworld. All right. Yes, that is the matchup, right? Yep. All right, cool. Best location, Shintaro or the Underworld? Take a vote. If you order them from third party, they won't come until after August 1st. Yep, I figured as much. It'd probably take them a while to ship those things out. Because you can buy them from overseas. I mean, people in the US could have bought the sets June 1st as well, just ordering them from overseas, which would probably take a while. I've heard some people bought them on Bricklink and they came like mid-July, so like a couple of days ago. I don't know. To me, there's not really a point in doing that, right? If you're just going to wait like a month and a half for them to get there, you might as well wait the 2 months and buy them on August 1st from your own country. I don't know. To me, that's just how I've always seen it. I'm not really jumping out of my seat to get these sets. I'll get them eventually August 1st, and once I do, I will do reviews on the sets that I buy. So, Shintaro's sketchy. I guess that's one way of putting it. Sure. Just finished watching season 11, and at the end, Akita says that she will see Lloyd again. Do you think that will happen? I hope so. I mean, Akita is a cool character. I would love to see her meet up with Lloyd once again. That'd be awesome. I think that should happen. Best location. Seems like Shintaro has like a huge amount of votes over the Underworld. So yeah, let's go ahead and end off that poll. I think Shintaro is very obviously going to be the winner there. Am I going to display any of the sets? Yeah, I've cleared off a couple of shelves over here next to my desk. So going to be putting some of the crystallized sets there. Right now, I just have a couple of bottles of Fireball whiskey and some Funko Pops on this shelf, so I can easily move that stuff, right? I can easily move that stuff around. So in terms of the location bracket, let's go back to that really quick. Shintaro, top 4. Awesome. Joining the Never Realm. Over here, we got Stick City versus the First Realm. Realm of Oni and Dragons versus the City of Styx. Let's roll with that for a little bit, shall we? Sounds good. What's your preferred location? Let's see. Let us see. First Realm versus Stick City. First Realm versus Styx City. All right. Take a vote. What is your favorite of these two locations? Which one do you prefer? Let's see. Which season do I think has the best suits overall? Maybe season 2, maybe the island, if you count that. I don't really know anymore. The island has some pretty good costumes. Otherwise, crystallized suits have been pretty awesome so far. I mean, you got the stealth suits, the golden suits. What's going on? Did one of you guys kick a ball towards me? I thought I heard it rolling around on the ground. What the heck? Waffle, what are you doing? Waffle's really into a ball right now. So yeah, like I was saying, Crystallized has some pretty good suits. You got the stealth suits, golden suits, the fugitive suits, and the dragon suits. A lot of good stuff going on in Crystallized in terms of ninja costumes. In terms of the bracket, seems like the First Realm has won over Stick City already. So maybe we should go ahead and call it a little early. Sounds good. I think we're going to end off that poll a little early. The First Realm has obviously obtained a lot more votes than Stick City, so let's go back to our bracket and let's bump up the First Realm. All right. First Realm. Yeah, I agree. First Realm is probably a lot better than Stick City. I don't know, though. Stick City seems like it'd be a fun place to live. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Over here, ooh, here we go. Battle between the Ninjago cities. What do you guys prefer in terms of a Ninjago city design? The one from the show or the one from the movie? There you go. Battle of the Ninjago cities. Not sure if we would see that in any other scenario except for this specific one. So let's do that. Battle between the Ninjago cities. We got Ninjago City from the show, or from the show versus Ninjago City from the movie. All right. Let's go with that. Show or movie? Take a vote. What's your favorite Ninjago City? Yeah, both are pretty good. I mean, both have their ups and downs. Both have their history, I guess you could say. But there is a pretty big difference. Yeah, there is a big difference between these cities. Just which one do you think is better overall? Show versus movie. Ooh, look at that. Show immediately gets a lot of the votes. Amazing. What do I think the new ninja will do when Ninjago City gets attacked? They'll probably team up with the original ninja, fight off some of the bad guys. Either that, or they'll go run and hide because they're kind of frauds, and maybe one of the ninja will give them an inspirational speech or something. Maybe they'll get back into things that way. I don't know. I think they're going to team up with the original ninja, though. That could be cool. I think that'd be awesome to see. Curious about Mr. F being in the front of the new image. Do you think he's important this season? Whispers Echo Zane. Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's always a possibility. I think they should totally do that. Have the big plot twist that Mr. F is Echo Zane, like they were going to do during Sons of Garmadon, but never did. Yeah, I think that's definitely a possibility. Fingers crossed they actually do that. I didn't even think about that. Maybe they are going to have some type of important thing surrounding his character. New ninja are awful. I kind of want to make customs of the new ninja, you know, like custom minifigures. I've made the stealth ninja, but I want to make the new ninja. But that would most definitely require painting parts, which I am not very skilled at. I'm sure some other people more skilled than me will have actually made those by now. So good on you guys. I wish I could paint parts without having them look bad. In terms of the best location, which Ninjago city you guys prefer? Let's go with the show, since that has the most amount of votes there. Beautiful. Let's see. So, the show. Give me 1 second. Ugh. There we go. I hate sneezing. All right, show versus movie. Show has won. Going back to our bracket. There we go. Bump up Ninjago City Show Edition. So, these are our top 4. We got the Neverrealm, Shintaro, the First Realm, and Ninjago City as our top 4. Now let's play for top 2, shall we? First round, we got the Neverrealm versus the First Realm. Both very barren, very distant realms. Not a lot going on, but they do have some type of population. So, there you go. Neverrealm versus the First Realm. Let's go with that for a little bit. What images should we do? I saw somebody asking for Season 7 earlier, so we'll go with that for right now. And let's get the top 4 battles started. Best location, Neverrealm versus First Realm. All right. First Realm versus Neverrealm. Yes? Yes. All right. Let's go with that. Take a vote. What do you guys think? What is your favorite of these 2 locations? No chance Akita sees Lloyd one day in Ninjago's like 300 in the Neverrealm. Maybe. I think I'm not sure if that's the case though, right? Didn't they confirm that when Zane went back in time, or when Zane entered the Neverrealm, he went back in time, right? So the Neverrealm, I guess, has the same time span as Ninjago. I'm not sure if the timeline shenanigans, I'm not sure if that applies to the Neverrealm. Can't say for sure though. If so, then yes, Akita is most definitely dead. But from my understanding, when Zane entered the Neverrealm, he entered in the past. He like went back in time or something. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the Ninjago staff should clarify a little bit more. What exactly happened in the Neverrealm? What's the timeline like? What's going on there? Let's see. What's my ranking for the ninja from the movie? Ooh, okay, movie ninja. So my favorite of the movie ninja is still Cole. I think he's got the best design, best personality. The movie is part of the reason why I like Cole so much now in the modern day. So I think Cole would be my favorite of the movie ninja. Then why don't we go with probably Lloyd. He's got a lot of development. I'd say Lloyd is my second favorite movie ninja. Then let's go with Jay. Then Kai, then Nia, then Zane being my least favorite. I just feel like Zane is just such a departure from the show. It's hard to, I guess, enjoy the Ninjago movie version of Zane. I still like him, but, you know, not as much as the other guys, not as much as the other movie ninja. Why don't we end off the best location poll? Seems like the First Realm has won, so let's go ahead and bump up the First Realm in the top 2. Seems like, yeah, definitely, the First Realm has won over the Neverrealm. All right, so going back to our bracket here. Where's our bracket? There's our bracket. Oop, First Realm disappeared. There we go. And then we'll bump you up to the top 2 as well. So, First Realm joins the top 2. Shintaro versus Ninjago City. All right, that's the next round that we're going with here. Shintaro versus Ninjago City. Also playing for top 2. Seeing which one joins the First Realm in the top 2. Shintaro or Ninjago City. I'm not going to specify that it's from the show anymore, since the movie has been knocked out. So, Shintaro versus Ninjago City. Let's take a vote. How dare you? I'm a wild teen. Of course. Of course you are, Zane. Nia's so annoying in the movie. I didn't find her to be that annoying. I thought she was cool. I'm also a huge fan of Abby Jacobson, who voices Nia in the movie. So, you know, maybe I'm biased a little bit just because I like her voice actor. Who's to say? who knows for sure. What's my favorite season? Got to go with season 4. Tournament of Elements is my all-time favorite season. Sons of Garmadon came close, but season 4 still reigns supreme. I wonder how Crystallized will rank among my favorite seasons once it's all said and done. Do I think Lloyd at the end of Crystallized will be able to wield all 4 golden weapons and cure them from their crystallized state? Certainly might be possible. Yeah, certainly could happen, that's for sure. Otherwise, I feel like maybe the golden weapons will make Lloyd's golden Oni form, but maybe I'll save that discussion for another day. I just think maybe that's another possibility. I don't know. I'm sure Lloyd and the golden weapons will interact at some point during Crystallized. Not sure what will happen, though, once they do. We're just going to have to wait and see. Let's see. Opinions on the Crystallized intro. It's alright. I mean, it's just like the other Wild Brain intros. It's kind of boring to an extent, but I do like the visuals. Visuals are always cool to see. I don't know. I don't mind the Crystallized intro. It's okay. Remember when Zane said, "Dab me outside"? Unfortunately, yes, I do. I remember when that happened. Wasn't a good time. That was a very dark day for the Ninjago community. Myself included. Forgot Chen's Island. I could have put Chen's Island on the list. I just wanted to put the Dark Island instead. Like I said, there's a lot of locations that I could have put on this countdown, on this list. We only had 16 slots though, and I for sure wanted to include the different realms and a couple of other locations. I went with the Keeper's Island just because it's a little bit more recent, so but in terms of Shintaro versus Ninjago City, it seems like Ninjago City has the most amount of votes. So why don't we end off the poll there? Go back to our bracket and bump up Ninjago City, and let's prepare for the final round, shall we? Ninjago City versus Shintaro. Ninjago City has won. All right, so going back to our bracket, let's bump up Ninjago City, and here we have our final round. The first realm, Realm of Oni and Dragons versus Ninjago City. What is the better location of the two? All right, let's settle on that quick. I saw some people asking for Season 4 pictures. Sure, we can totally do Season 4 pictures for a little bit. As we vote on this final round here, let's see who wins. We got ourselves the first realm, all right, versus Ninjago City. All right, let me clarify. This is the final round as well. I'm curious to see who gets the title of Best Location. Let's take a vote. Let us see. Let's see. What's my favorite location out of this tier list? My favorite location of this entire list, maybe the Dark Island, actually. I like the Dark Island quite a bit. A lot of history over there. A lot of really cool moments happened on the Dark Island. In fact, I would go with the Dark Island. That's probably my personal favorite of this entire list. The Dark Island, for sure. Which movie should I go see? Thor, Love and Thunder, or Jurassic World Dominion? Seeing both of them in theaters, I preferred Thor, but it depends on what you're in the mood for. Do you want to see a Marvel comedy starring a lightning man, or do you want to see dinosaurs terrorizing people? Either movie's a fun time. I'd personally go with Thor, Love and Thunder, though. I think that's the better movie overall. I've seen both those movies, so I don't know. I'd say Thor. Thor, Love and Thunder. As I take a sip of my beverage there. Let's see. Is Akita and Samakai the best ship ever? I mean, I don't know. I mean, we've seen them interact so many times during the Ninjago series. It's hard not to ship Akita and Samakai, right? I don't know. That's a pretty interesting ship. I'm not sure if I support that. I don't really know how they would interact with each other. So, Thor all day. Yeah, probably. I'd probably choose Thor if I could rewatch one. I'd probably rewatch Thor over Jurassic World Dominion. Nothing against Jurassic World, but I don't know. I think Thor is just the better movie per se. We're gonna let the final round run until 2 minutes, but it seems like the Ninjago City is gonna win over the first realm. I got you. Wish Thor, Love and Thunder was more serious. Yeah, I got you. That's one of my biggest issues with the movie. I think it has a lot of comedy at really awkward times. Like, they have a super serious moment, and then Korg runs in and tells a joke or something. It's like, come on. Did we really need that? I think that's the biggest issue with the Thor, Love and Thunder movie. It doesn't know when to be serious, doesn't know when to be funny. Very, very mixed in terms of that. So, let's end off the poll. End off the final round. Ninjago City has won, correct? Yep. So, let's go back to our bracket. The first realm has disappeared again. Let's fix that. There we go. Ninjago City has been crowned the best location. Not surprising, Ninjago City has been here for a very, very long time. Been a staple of the Ninjago series since near the beginning. Showed up first in Season 1 and has been important ever since. Otherwise, a lot of these other locations are pretty cool. Like I said, my personal favorite is the Dark Island. I think that location out of all of these is the best one. Just because nostalgia, history, whatever you want to say. I'm a sucker for history and whatnot, so the Dark Island is a pretty cool location in my opinion. But which of these is your favorite? Maybe let's type in the chat what your favorite Ninjago location is. But in terms of the bracket, Ninjago City has won, and I can totally see why. I like the Dark Island, but what's your favorite Ninjago location? Feel free to let me know in the chat. What do you guys prefer in terms of like a Ninjago location? If you could visit one location across the entire Ninjago series, what would you visit? What would be your ideal destination? What would be a good vacation spot, so to speak? Shintaro's your favorite? I got you. Shintaro's pretty cool. I'd be kind of nervous visiting Shintaro. I'd be nervous that I would mess something up and be kicked out super quick. Like if you scuff up the rug or something, like what happens? The Digiverse? Ooh, good choice. Digiverse, that's a good location. Dareth's no, not Dareth's Mojo Dojo. Anything, any place but that. No, thank you. Let's see. Chima, I got you. Chen's Island. Chen's Island would be pretty cool to see. I wouldn't mind heading on over to Chen's Island. The monastery, I got you. Monastery is a pretty interesting location. A lot of history there as well. You should probably visit it before it gets set on fire again during Ninjago Crystallized. Rest in peace, the monastery. Again. It's like the bounty. It's like the bounty and the monastery are cursed, you know? Both of them just get destroyed constantly. They've been destroyed, rebuilt. It's not fun. Not a good time if you're a monastery or a Destiny's bounty. Space? There you go. Yeah, visit Ninjago Space. Sounds good to me. Jose with the $4.99.
Would not want you to do this, brother.
There it is. Thank you very much, Jose, for the $4.99 donation. To be honest, the Neverrealm is very similar to the Time Chamber from DBZ due to time working different. Intriguing. I'm not sure what the Time Chamber is. I haven't seen DBZ, but stuff like that I think is cool. Like timeline shenanigans, like time travel stuff. I like that. I like that kind of stuff whenever it comes to media. Thank you, Jose, for the $4.99 donation. I appreciate the contribution to the channel. Thank you very much. Dareth's Bar. Yeah, let's visit Dareth's Bar, because then it'd actually have some incentive for being there, you know? Like, I have to deal with Dareth. However, you could have a drink, you know? If you're of legal age, you know, I'm watching you guys. If you guys are of legal age, maybe you could partake in the drinking of the adult beverages. Maybe you could handle Dareth's rambling. I think that's the best case scenario right there. For sure. Well, why not, right? Island of the Keepers, because I like the two-headed guy. Oh, what's his name? Polaric? Yeah, Polaric is pretty funny. I like him. Paul and Eric. Polaric. Favorite evolution? Yours is Espeon. Love Espeon, including its shiny. I'm not a huge fan of the Espeon shiny, like the bright green. I don't know if I like that very much. My favorite evolution is Sylveon, because Sylveon is my favorite Pokemon of all time. So I gotta go with Sylveon. And shiny Sylveon is awesome as well. I do indeed have a shiny Sylveon. And she is amazing. Finished the Kung Fu Panda trilogy today. Man, it was awesome. I haven't seen those movies in quite some time. I've seen the first one. I think I've seen the second one too. I don't think I've ever seen the third one. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever sat down and watched Kung Fu Panda 3. Maybe I should watch those at some point. Maybe I should check out the rest of those movies, because I feel like I'm missing out. I've heard that the Kung Fu Panda trilogy is part of like the better DreamWorks movies alongside the How to Train Your Dragons movies, which I have seen. I do have all of them in my Blu-ray collection. They're all fantastic. You know, what about Shiny Metagross? The silver with the gold X, I think that's cool. I just think Shiny Metagross is maybe a little bit overhyped, maybe a little overplayed in the context of the Pokemon universe. With only a couple of minutes left in the stream, though, you guys, why don't we turn things over to rapid-fire questions? Why don't we do that to round out the last couple of minutes of the stream? We are almost out of time, it seems, here, right? Let's go ahead and do some rapid-fire questions. I think that's a good way to end off the stream. If I read all the Harry Potter books by the end of the year, we will give you $100 in Super Chat. I mean, it would probably cost me $100 to buy all the books, wouldn't it? I mean, sure, I'd be kind of breaking even, but... you know, that would come at the extent of me having to read all the Harry Potter books, which I don't really want to do. I've seen the movies. That's more than enough for me. I'm fine personally. Season 10. Sure, we can do Season 10 for a little bit. Why don't we end off on Season 10 pictures? Sounds good to me. Yeah, there's another vote for March of the Oni pictures. Sounds good. Favorite golden weapon? Maybe the scythe, but then again, they're all cool. Like, I could go with any of them, you know, depending on what day of the week it is. The scythe is awesome. The sword is awesome. I love the shurikens, even the nunchucks. I think they're all good. I'd say the scythe, though, that's my personal favorite. Totally not biased in saying that because I'm a big fan of Cole. Totally not. Who's your favorite Disney princess? Maybe Elsa. Got to go with Elsa from Frozen. I think she's probably the best. I've got a bunch of Elsa Funko Pops. I think she's my favorite Disney princess. They're all pretty cool though. You know, can't really pick a bad one. They're all pretty decent, all things considered. If I could design a post-crystallized season, what would I do? I'd probably do like a next generation thing. Maybe have the ninja be the senseis to the new students. I've always been a huge fan of that idea. So maybe I'd go with that for like a post-crystallized season. But, you know, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what Ninjago actually does. So, Skylar or Pixel. Gotta go with Skylar, but Pixel is pretty cool. So Pixel's awesome as well, but Skylar, I just like a little bit more. If I were able to have one Pokemon IRL, what Pokemon would it be? Ooh, good question. Been thinking about this for a while. I'd go with Blaziken. I used to use a Blaziken competitively, a Mega Blaziken back during the X and Y days, and that thing was unstoppable. I loved my Mega Blaziken so much. I got a Mega Blaziken plushie right over here. I'd probably go with Blaziken IRL. Or, if you wanted like a less intimidating Pokemon, what about Furret? You know, the big ferret Pokemon, the big furry ferret? Because that thing is like 5 feet long, and just imagine how warm that would be. You know, you could cuddle up next to your Furret, you know? That'd be awesome. Maybe a Furret. Or Blaziken, because Blaziken's awesome. Litten would be cool, but I feel like Litten would burn down the house. Then again, Blaziken might too, but I feel like Litten would be a little bit more unpredictable as opposed to Blaziken. Sorla or Mistake? Let's go with Mistake. Nothing against Sorla, but Mistake is probably the better of the old lady characters. If I had to pick an old lady, probably Mistake, because she's an Oni, you know. That's cool. Get some incentive with hanging out with Mistake, so to speak. If you could design the 7th ninja, who would it be? Am I picking an existing character or a brand new character? Either way, there should be a purple ninja. Make that purple ninja the master of cosmic. That'd be awesome. Like a cosmic or space-themed ninja. Sure. It's always been my dream to see a space-themed ninja. Can open portals and whatnot. Shoot stars out of his hand. Sure. Let's go with that. Sounds good. Ninjago City, the place with probably the biggest graveyard ever seen. Yeah, I mean, that's about right. I mean, how many people do die in Ninjago City? Probably a fair amount. I imagine the cemeteries in Ninjago City are pretty packed. You know, all things considered. Who would win in a battle, Garmadon or the Overlord? Probably the Overlord. Gonna have to go with the Overlord. I think he could pretty much overpower Garmadon. Yeah, let's go with that. Did Mistake die? It was never clarified what happened to her. Yeah, Mistake died off screen. She was killed by Garmadon off screen. We never saw that death go down, possibly because it was going to be too brutal to show. So, yeah, Mistake died off screen. They mentioned a couple points during Hunted, oh, Mistake is no longer with us, is she? And it's like, nope, she's no longer here because she was killed by Garmadon. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Oni or dragons? Good question, because they're both cool. Maybe the dragons, but the Oni, I kind of like to side with the evil guys. So maybe Oni. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with the Oni. Because plus you have Garmadon on that side too. Kinda, sorta. Yeah, let's go with the Oni. I'd vote for the Oni over the dragons. Do I think Asphira will be bickering with the mechanic due to the poster? I think those personalities will definitely clash. I mean, the entire Crystal Council is full of conflicting personalities. They all have their own self-interest. They all have massive self-respect, massive egos, so to speak. I feel like we will definitely see some personalities clash during Crystallized. Most definitely between the mechanic and pretty much everybody else. So I'm curious to see what Pythor and Asphira get up to. I'm curious to see what that happens, or what happens with that relationship, with that interaction. Let's see, how much time we got? Yep, we got a few more minutes left. Why does Pythor get the nunchucks? Probably a process of elimination thing, like, giving Asphira the Sword of Fire makes sense because of Kai, giving Vangelis the Scythe makes sense because of Cole. The Mechanic and Mr. F are both kind of Zane villains, so to speak, so maybe giving them the shurikens would be the best idea. That would leave the nunchucks with Pythor. Probably just a process of elimination thing. You know, it's not like Nadakon is there to take the nunchucks or anything. It's not like a J villain is there. So Pythor is probably the best bet. Yeah. Kind of like how in Day of the Departed, how Samakai was put up against Jay. Like a process of elimination thing. Probably that type of scenario. Movie Ninja versus New Ninja. Who do I think is better or worse? Oh, definitely the Movie Ninja. They're definitely the better team as opposed to the New Ninja. The New Ninja are just kind of all over the place. It seems like they don't really have much coordination. The Movie Ninja, you could at least tell that they were all friends. So I'd personally go with the Movie Ninja. Probably the better team as opposed to the New Ninja. But maybe we'll see some development for the New Ninja at some point down the line. Fingers crossed for that. Kozu versus Dareth. Who gets the W? Kozu if I had my way, but unfortunately Dareth defeated them, so maybe I'm wrong in saying Kozu should win. I don't know. Let's see. Did the ninja get their elemental powers from Lloyd in Rebooted, or did the elemental masters give their elemental powers to the ninja themselves as genetic? The ninja's powers are kind of confusing. They were passed down genetically. You know, Rei had fire, Kai has fire, so on and so forth. However, because of the extended use of the golden weapons, apparently, during the first couple of seasons, the ninja's powers pretty much relied on the golden weapons. They were kind of, they were able to work together. They couldn't really work well separately. But eventually, in Rebooted, Lloyd gave up the rest of his golden power to, I guess, give the ninja their powers back and make them more independent, just so they could have their powers during the tournament. So it's kind of a confusing journey that these powers have been on. But yes, they do have their powers genetically, but Lloyd had to provide the powers back to them during Rebooted because of reasons. It's a big mess. I know. It's pretty hard to follow, but to my knowledge, that's what happened. Why don't we answer one more question before we wrap things up here today? One more question before we conclude the stream. That'll be a pretty good way to round out the stream. Just one more final question before we conclude things here, before we end things off. I'm going to take a sip of my beverage in the meantime, and we will answer one more question before we conclude today's stream. All right, let's see. What should we do? What should we do? What should be the final question? Let's see. Ooh, okay. Let's talk about that. So did the first Spinjitzu master come from an Oni and dragon falling in love? And if so, how the heck did they even meet each other without getting killed? Also, aren't dragons huge? Yeah, I mean, in the context of the Oni and the dragon coming together to create the first Spinjitzu master, you gotta wonder how exactly that happened, right? Like, what was the relationship between this Oni and this dragon? What was the process like there? I mean, maybe they just kind of put their hands together and thus a baby was born. I don't know how it really works between the dragons and the Oni. That would be cool though if maybe we could see like a story of the first dragon or the first Oni or whatever falling in love like Romeo and Juliet style. That could be cool. You know, two sides of the same coin there, two different factions, but they love each other, like that type of thing. I don't know. That's something that I haven't really thought a whole lot about. I've just kind of accepted, but looking into it even more, yeah, you gotta wonder, how exactly was the first Spinjitzu master made? How exactly did the Oni and the dragons make this person? Very curious to find that out. Maybe we'll find that out one day. With that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today, though. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Let's go over our streaming schedule really quick before we wrap things up. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. And with that being said, that'll wrap it up for my thoughts here today during today's stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let's get some hugs in the chat, shall we? Hugs all around. Sounds good to me. I'll give you guys that many hugs. There you go. Enjoy the hugs, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in to today's stream, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You guys have been a fantastic audience. Thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow we're going to be back same time, same place for another stream. Just a casual stream tomorrow. So, you know, nothing too major going on. But you guys are welcome to join back up if you guys would like. So, with that being said, that'll wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for being a fantastic audience. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Hopefully you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you guys again later. Peace.